What's up, my sexy people? Hello, all you froggers and frogettes out there. Frog famous. I know you did it, Patrick. Alright, so let me just tell you what you need to get started for Warhammer. Alright, so what you need, this is only a reference. This is an old edition, but it's a reference. So you need the core rulebook. Y'all know the core rulebook. It is thick. You need to read this over and over and over and over again. And you keep going back to it. Trust me. Alright. Then, what you need is an army. Okay? There's many armies. There's tons of armies to choose from. What I went with was the Necrons. Alright. So this is a good deal here. A lot of pieces in here. I did get this and the starter set. It roughly comes out to about 1,500 points. Points is a thing in Warhammer where you have like 2,000 point battle. So you gotta keep points or power levels. Next, once you pick your army, you're going to need their rule book. So, which is this? This is my rule book. As people tell me time and time again, read it. So, it gives you some stuff. So, you know. So once you get your army, that's all good. Once you get your army, starter sets are always good too. Depends on what you like. I know Games Workshop, they favor the Space Marines a lot. So, this isn't a bad rule book. I think this is the newest one. To my knowledge, this is the newest one. You got your relics, you got your everything in here. It tells you everything about your army that you need. So, so it tells you about the Royal Warden and all that, all that good stuff. So you got movement, weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, toughness, wounds, attacks, and leadership. Those are another video. Next, you're going to need a tape measure because your army does have a movement and a shooting range. So, a lot of times, that's the normal movement. But there are other special stuff. You can do double move and all that. Once you got that, you're going to need glue also. These come in little plastic sprues. If I can get this damn thing open. Sorry, pardon my French, everybody. Kind of hard one-handed. So this is how they come on sprues. So you're going to need like cutters and to get them off. Or what I used to do back in the day, I used to use scissors. So it worked. That was a long time ago. So now I use just wire cutters or plastic cutters that Games Workshop has. But once you put them together, you're going to need paints. I use Army Painter a lot. This is not my only set. This is just a reference. So, you want to need paints. Because you're going to have to paint the army. You don't have to. but recommended you paint the army whatever color you want. You don't have to follow a specific scheme or nothing, but it helps. Then you're going to need paint brushes. This is just a reference. I don't buy these, but the packs of paint brushes, like from the dollar store, would do, because they do have the small pinpoint ones. You can dot the I's, cross your T's, you know. Then, once all that's done, you get your model. And then pull out no finished models. I'm sorry about that. But, so you need the rule book, the core book, which now is an edition 9. 10th edition is coming, so if you're going to do it, I will wait for that. Wait for 10th edition. This is the army book that you need. Once you pick your army, you'll be like, woo, army. So, I have Space Marines also. I love Space Marines. I do. Ultramarines are my favorite. So once you have that in your army, you're good to go. Then, I suggest you get some dice. This is just another reference. This is not all of them. You know, you don't need that many. You really don't. But, I like to have that many. I'm a dice fanatic. I'm a dice hoarder. And there's all kinds in there, see? I just love dice. But yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let's get this algorithm going. You know, comment army. So let me know what y'all think, please, in the comments. I feel like I'm missing some. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's what you really need to get started. Now, if you go on the GW website, gamesworkshop.com, it's GAMES-workshop.com. You check out all the armies. You know, they have the 40K, which I love playing. Futuristic, you know, lasers, machine guns, flamers, all that stuff. Love that stuff. They also have fantasy, which, you know, back in medieval times, which I do not have. They also have a Blood Bowl team, which is football. Football. Who would have thought? And they also do Lord of the Rings. That is my favorite movie sets. I love them. I have, I believe, 2 figures from that set. But that's it. But that's it. I don't have them out, of course. I didn't feel like digging them out. That's probably for another video. But yeah. Let me know. Do you use Army Painter? Because I sure do. I also use this regular acrylic paint. Cheap old acrylic paint. You might have to water it down a little bit. Yeah. But I'm not the best painter in the world. It works for me though. Just because it might not look pretty doesn't mean it doesn't work. It works for me, you know. I wish I had brought one out for you guys. That's for another video. I do have videos on it. My other videos, if you want to check it out. Let's see. So yeah. Necrons! Woo! Necrons. Necron warriors. Mortals. So yeah. Glue. Glue's gonna be your best friend too. Whew. The more I buy that stuff, the more I use. Alright, people. It's out of here long enough. I'm sorry if this video was long. But hope you enjoyed it. I'm getting old. I'm sorry. Squirrel. Alright. Let me know what you think, though. Yeah, paintbrushes, you don't need the best ones. Trust me, because they're just going to get tore up from the paint. So a lot of wear and tear on it. You know, you buy the best ones, you're really losing money in the long run. But simple, cheap ones, because they still have the fine little points. So, yeah. So with that being said, guys, I hope I didn't keep you too long, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep being amazing, and let me know in the comments. Let's get this algorithm out of here. You know, if you swing by, type something, anything. You can even type dice, anything. But let me know. Are you a dice hoarder like me? I know a few of you are. I know who you are, Bradley. Go and put your name out there. But yeah, I love dice. I could just get nothing but dice. Alright guys, I'm out of here. With that being said, I'm out. I'm telling you this from the homestead life, the hotel room, you know. The table is my workstation. That's it. I don't have a big workstation like most people, but I just sit there with the light on and go to town on these minis, which I haven't felt like doing for a while, but I'm going to get there, believe me. I'm going to be back to battling here soon, back on Saturdays. I know, I rambled on and on and on and on. I'm sorry. Alright. With that being said, you are awesome. You're amazing. I love you. And what I always say, and goodbye all my froggers and frogettes. Love, peace, chicken grease. Bye.